Hello friends and viewers, in this video I review how you can optimize the Guardian's Will weapon. Starting with the basics, Guardian's Will is a legendary sword, increasing HP and increases defense and decreases damage taken when a shield is active. The strength of Guardian's Will correlates to a unit's shield uptime. The higher a unit can independently sustain shield uptime, the more value Guardian's Will is for them. Note that the increase in defense and decrease in damage taken applies to both physical and magic damage. This means, for example, if a unit has a physical shield, the unit is still gaining mitigation against magic damage. I define Guardian's Will usage with the following rating scale. Excellent is for characters who can independently maintain high shield uptime and possess additional offensive or defensive benefits with a shield. A very good rating is for characters who can independently maintain high shield uptime. A good rating is for characters who can independently maintain some shield uptime, but may need external support for full effectiveness. And a fair rating is for characters who can independently apply shields, but do not have the skill set or durability for serviceable shield uptime. Guardian's Will is an excellent weapon for Tiden. Not only does he have the ability to sustain shield uptime with defensive stance and impregnable shield, but he also has additional defensive and offensive benefits with an active shield through the Thick Shield Reaction skill and Fierce Assault skill. Not pictured here, Tiden's Shield of Sanction also supports his shield uptime by stunning an enemy entering the alert range, interrupting one opponent's attack. Guardian's Will is a very good weapon for Papal Guard. With the defensive stance and heavy armor skills, he can start a battle with a shield value equal up to 50% of HP. Include the Flagellant passive skill, and Papal Guard is able to cast defensive stance almost every turn. Not pictured here is his initial skill Hoplite Attack. It has the same resource cost as defensive stance, granting a lesser shield but performing a single target attack. Guardian's Will is a good weapon for Nurgle. Fast Cover is the only way for Nurgle to apply a shield to himself with a value equal to 50% physical attack. With a 2-turn uptime and 2-turn cooldown, it has a hypothetical 100% uptime, but takes away energy from casting damaging abilities. His knockback combo and burning bridges skills do more damage based on his physical defense, so the defense gains from Guardian's Will further support his damage. Guardian's Will is a good weapon for Knighted Guard. His focused defense trait gives him a shield at the start of battle. At rank 3, he can learn Heavy Armor or Knight's Glory, both of which grant a shield. Knight's Glory would favor longer fights, but it's hard to guarantee good shield uptime with its 4-turn cooldown. Guardian's Will is a fair weapon for KA Guard and Lightning. KA Guard can apply a shield to himself with Hoplite Attack. He does not have the energy regen to cast every single turn, and with a value equal to only 15% of HP, it can easily fall off. Lightning can use Knight's Glory to apply a shield to herself, but she does not possess the durability to optimize the mitigation gains of Guardian's Will. To further empower Guardian's Will, you can consider select trinkets and taros. For trinkets, Luxite Great Shield is a non-instant trinket that grants the user a physical shield. This is a great enabler to trigger Guardian's Will. Otherwise, consider the appropriate damage mitigation trinkets to pair with Guardian's Will. Mitigating damage still contributes to sustaining shield uptime. For taros, at a glance it may seem reasonable to consider the Temperance Tarot on a character with weak shield uptime. However, Hermit would be stronger to mitigate damage on longer fights on units that can sustain high shield uptime. Otherwise, excluding Nurgle, shields ordinarily scale with HP, so Fool's Naivety is reasonable to consider as well. For resonances, Pinnacle Engravings have the highest ceiling for HP and defense rolls, so as most shield effects scale with HP, consider a double Pinnacle combo for Guardian's Will. Otherwise, consider Pinnacle and Wand or Pinnacle and Cup if your focus on a character is specifically for physical or magic damage. If you're looking for characters to provide external shield support for those wielding Guardian's Will, here are some options. Tiden with Impregnable Shield, Nurgle with Fast Cover, Simona with Ice Maid Armor, Darklight Ice Priest with Icy Shield, Gloria, Ballista, Lightning, Might, and Knighted Guard with Knight's Glory, but for Union allies only, and Chorus with Broad Radiance. For me, if I want to run a shield-focused team, specifically to optimize Guardian's Will, I would try Tiden, Simona, Chorus, and any Flex 2 members, Tiden and Simona for internal and external physical shields, and Karis for internal and external magic shield. Simona, at star level 5, has increased attack and defense when she has an active shield. Gloria makes a great fit in this composition with her Union Leader's aura to benefit Tiden and Simona, but you should still consider a Breaker and or Seeker if needed. For a more free-to-play focused shield team to optimize Guardian's Will, I would try Knighted Guard, Darklight Ice Priest, Lightning, Might, and Flare. This is a Union-focused team consisting of one of each class type, with Flare for the Union Leader's aura. To close my thoughts, Tiden and Papal Guard are great candidates to use Guardian's Will, but with enough external shield support, Guardian's Will is great on any defender. Remember, if a unit has a physical or magic shield, Guardian's Will increases their defense and decreases their damage taken, mitigating both damage types. For a tip, if you're playing a map that primarily has physical damage and Karis gives whomever has Guardian's Will a magic shield, that unit can sustain very high uptime on Guardian's Will shield bonuses. Of course, the same applies vice versa as well. If there are any details I missed throughout this video, or if you have any feedback about the Guardian's Will weapon, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching.